What's good, everybody? It's your boy PAXX back with another one. Yeah, Sersky. Today I got some acting tips for you on how to become a more realistic actor. So make sure you drop that like and that sub. Number one, you need to study the greats. That's a non-negotiable. It does not matter. A lot of people just want to jump into the game these days without studying the people who paved the way for them. It doesn't matter your race, any of that stuff. None of that is important. You need to study people who came into the game before you. And I'm not talking about in the last like 5-6 years. I'm talking about in the last 20, 30, 40, 50 years, looking like Alfred Hitchcock type stuff, bro. You need to really take it back to the origins of Hollywood and film and understand like what makes somebody a great actor or actress. It does not matter. You need to understand what makes them a great actor. Why were people so obsessed with them being such a great actor? What about what they did, the way they spoke their lines, the way that they connected with the camera? What about them made them such a great actor? And then what you want to do is reverse engineer that from your perspective, or you can look it up online. It doesn't really matter, but to you, what made this person such a great actor? Because you might not agree with everything. That's the thing about acting and art, is very subjective, right? So what you find awesome, another person really might not even like. So make sure that these are actors that you like and that you resonate with, and then what you want to do is study them to see what made them so great. Number two, you want to go beyond the script. Don't just read the script. Don't just read the script. You need to understand, what does that character have in their backpack? Do they have a backpack? Do they have a purse? What does this person go to school on? Do they go to school? Do they drive a car? Do they ride a bike? What are they on? Are they on a trip to find themselves? What are their motives? Do they have children? How long have they been alive? How old are they? What are they doing with their life? What do they care about? What are their taste buds? What do they prefer to eat? All these types of things is when you go beyond the script. You can't just pick up the script and think that you'll be a more realistic actor. To be more realistic, you actually have to make the character come to life as if they were real. So when you are that character, you are not yourself. You are that character, and it has to feel weird. Even now when I'm explaining it, I know I sound so goofy, but you should feel goofy when you are embodying a different person. It's not just the words that are written in the script or the screenplay. It is the person that you bring to life. It is the character that you bring to life that is what make people cast you. It will make you get more roles. Not only that, but it will make you feel more fulfilled as an actor, because you're bringing the entire character to life. And number three, you want to practice. This goes without saying, but you want to practice in your off time. You want to practice. You want to do drills. You want to do your pronunciation drills. You want to do memory drills. You want to be writing down your scripts in your off time. Not just on script, not just on screen. When you're off screen, you need to practice. You need to go to the gym. You need to be watching the greats. You need to be studying. You need to be getting your game up, because it's a never-ending game of mastery. The only way to become a master is to do it until you can't fail. Do it until when you're in character, it becomes natural for you. And I know that sounds so strange, but you want to become a character to the point that it becomes natural, not to the point that it brings detriment to your life or anything bad like that. No. I'm saying you need to be able to snap into character, just like snapping and you're into character, because that's what casting directors want, that's what producers want, that's what writers want, that's what people want. They want someone who's reliable, who's going to be able to get into character when they need to be in character, because you have to remember, at the end of the day, it is a business, and if you cannot bring people, or if you cannot sell tickets, or if you cannot bring that character to life in a way that resonates with the audience, you'll never make money. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Yes, Sersky.